All right, family, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, family. Once again, thank you for tuning back in, family. I wish above all things that you're prospering, that you're in great health, even as your soul prospers. Family, I'm going to just jump back into the credit card. Once again, do not go to pass over 30% of the utilization. So if you have a $10,000 limit on your credit card, do not go over $3,000. I've said this before, but you need to hear it again for the first time. You need to hear it again for the first time. Faith coming by hearing. Yeah. But listen at this, family. Do not go over there because it'll lower your credit score. Like me, I have my credit score is 850 because I am very on purpose in what I do, because I have looked over at the generations past and I was like, things weren't left down. Let me see how I can change up the game. And I don't fault anybody because I believe they did the best that they can do. Once again, I didn't even know my grandfather on my mother or father's side. They were deceased when I came along. I have no idea who they are. So there was nothing left to me. So I said, now as a grandfather, I got to make sure that I change the game. Yeah, I'm not going to just say, oh, well, I have nobody taking care of me. They got to get their own. No, I'm going to make sure they're going to stand on these shoulders. And I don't care what nobody say. You can say a trust fund, baby, whatever. But guess what? They are not going to be lazy. Yeah, because their parents are not lazy. Their parents, they were in the grind, because guess what? When I was bringing my son up, I did not have it to pay for his college. But guess what? Them grandbabies' college are 529s. They're started on all of them. They are going to be living their best life. I'm going to make sure not only what I'm doing, but I know my son and his wife with my 5 grandbabies. I know they're doing it because they already tell me. We do updates. We need to talk about this. Do not be afraid to talk about money with your family. I know one culture, they talk about it every night around the dinner table. I'm at the dinner table right now, and they talk about it every night, and that's how they're so stealthy, wealthy. But we got to be not afraid to talk about finances, and that way we can all come up on the same level. And guess what? When I leave up out of here, I want them to all have my heart, my intention, what I'm doing for them, my grandbabies, because the sons, they already got their thing going. They way ahead of me when I was their age. So listen to this, family. Going back to the credit card. So I told my son a couple of months ago, I said, get my oldest grandbaby on your credit card as an authorized user. I said, then when you get that credit card, tear it up, shred it, whatever. You know, she's not going to be using it, and we'll probably eventually ease her into it so that she can understand the whole principle of it, not be afraid of the credit card. Like some people say, don't use a credit card. That's absolutely correct. Incorrect, because I'm going to tell you, I used my credit card for this whole trip, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get a lot of rewards, cash rewards on it, because I knew my limit. But guess what? Now when I get everything back, then I'll go and hit that button, paid in full. They won't get any money off of me because I am wiser than they are. They are not going to get any interest on me. They're not going to get any late fees because I won't have any of that stuff.